Hello, dear friends. I'm here with Carey. Carey, she's coaching. She's a coach in public speaking, and today we'll speak about something really interesting. We'll speak about her MBA. We'll speak about my MBA, and we'll see what we really get after all the studies and how my MBA and how her MBA help her on her journey. It's so important to have a continuing growing on your personal development, and there are so many people which they think which that if they will study something that's finished, now they can do their work and they say, okay, I'm gonna leave behind the study. But actually the reality is that we need to study all our lives, and actually on different seasons we need different kind of studies. So tell me please, Kerry, share with us a bit about your MBA and how your MBA has helped you in your journey, how the MBA transformed your journey. Tell me more, whatever if you like about it.
Hi, how are you, Nick? Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
And yes, definitely we can share our experience since both of us have MBA and we graduated from
Mhm.
MBA as well. So in this particular talk here, I can identify 6 items that I could like to talk about. Like first, I will have a first three posts. I think that's something that I learned. Also, something share with the people that you can learn from that as well. And then also identify 3 things that we think or can help people move forward, how to make a decision for the MBA program.
Mhm.
So the first one I could talk about is the first pro and cons I have is like the gain great credibility. So with the MBA title on the name, immediately you have a gain respect from the people and the credibility from others. Either they have the MBA or not, right? Because it shows that you have gained the management knowledge under your belt. Because MBA usually means management. And students have shown that MBA graduates are more likely to achieve top management positions in the most of top companies. So compared to the other employees in other organizations, they don't have it. And if you want to become an entrepreneur or you want to actually work on startup company, MBA can also give a lot of leverage as well, because it really depends on what your major is in an MBA. Some of them specialize for entrepreneur like Nick. We help you attract more entrepreneurs opportunity. And my focus was in finance. It give more opportunity for like managerial finance and management position or in the finance section. So this is my first one. And the second one identified is the career a career advancement and a career change. I think most likely a lot of people are interested in this one because that's the main reason. So MBA
Mhm.
program is definitely is a fantastic opportunity for career advancement and career change. So when you have an MBA, open up all the opportunities in many industries. They may not otherwise be available for those who don't have those educations background. So personally, after the MBA program, I'm about to steer my own boat and move on to like strategy and management role, which is I enjoy a lot. And because with my technical background, I have many directions that I go on. But people tend to assume that I'm a tech person just because of my previous work and my educational background. With the MBA, things can change to many ways that I want. And this thing can help me increase my confidence and ability to lead other people. So MBA program have helped me excel in my career right now. Great. Another one I want to identify is the build of leadership and the professional network. When I was in the MBA program, I started a group including all the students in the same programs. So we exchanged ideas and build our leaderships and relationships. So the students in that group, we have about 50 people from different countries.
Mhm.
So you can see that there's a lot of the leverage and also relationship built from those networking. So I really enjoy it. All those 3 items I mentioned earlier. Definitely, there's a lot of advantage as well. I just only identify 3 things. Now I'm moving on to something that maybe you need to think about it. What are the cons, right? Like, what is a disadvantage when you actually join the MBA program? The first one I identify is time, work, and life balance. So generally, an MBA program take about like 1 year to 4 years or even more. It really depends on the program that you're in. It can be full-time, part-time, or condensed versions. So if you're working and study at the same time, then you need to be sure that you have enough time to study and working. because studying MBA requires a lot of commitment and discipline, right? So for me, when I was studying MBA, I actually was working on my full time as well because I didn't want to lose my position and also the income at the time. And I will tell you why I still stick that. So I'll tell you later. And that's really take a lot of considerable amount of time. And so if you consider your program, your MBA program, think about those scenario and think about your situations. Is something that you need to pursue right now or not, right? Another one I have is the cost. Oh yes, MBA programs never be cheap. So if you can, of course, if you're working, that's the reason. That's why I was working. This back to the previous one. When you working, get your company with pay for it. If it is an option, of course, talk to your manager. See, hey, I want to take the MBA program, and this one is going to benefit for the company and me and everything. So you try to create a business case that works for both sides, right? So I was lucky because my company actually paid for my MBA. So when I finished my program, I was pretty much debt free. Not a lot of people, they have like a huge loan in the balance just because MBAs never get cheap. So another one I want to, go ahead.
That's amazing and that's very interesting. So you mentioned something about the cost of time and as well the cost of money.
Yeah.
So I think as well that is really something that you should measure. And I think of course, I think the MBA it's something that it's very useful, especially when if you make an MBA in your profession, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Nick, I have one more that I'd like to tell the group as well. So another one to consider is try to maximize the location resource. So that's a point for me because I finished my program in UK, but I never stay in UK for my my career, right? I come back in Toronto. So I feel like what is lacking is the network and resource building up in UK. I didn't get a chance to use it. So for the people who are planning to take the MBA program, think about the location as well. So if you're planning to work in Canada, for instance, maybe try to get the MBA programs in the local. Or if you're going to stay in UK, for instance, like just try to get a program UK as well. So something that maybe people can consider instead of just jumping for the name of the program or whatever the other criteria. So that's 3 things that I identify. So in summary, there's 6 things that's identified. The post one is gain some great credibility when you have MBA, and also MBA can help you for career advancement and career change. And the third one is build the leaderships and professional network. And 3 things that it's had a disadvantage in corn is the time, work, and life balance. And the second one is the cost. And finally, is locations. And one more remark I want to take is when you take the MBA program after you graduate from school, try not to jump into MBA right away. I know that most of the MBA program requires some sort of work experience, but try to get at least a few experience, like a few years experience. I think the minimum requirements are 3 years. Maybe gain a little bit more before you jump in, because if you getting more experience, the time when you're in the MBA program, you have more leverage and have more questions to ask, because at the time you already know what you need to be asked instead of just sitting there and let your professor tell you what needs to be done. That's all I have for myself. How about you, Nick? What's your experience? My experience, fantastic.
So, so I make MBA program in Romania, in Oradea, in a university there. And the theme of the MBA, it was management, entrepreneurship. And the MBA has helped me, especially on the way that I organize the projects. I'm working with the NGO. And many times we just do things without just doing things for the best of the people. So I think MBA has really given to me the understanding of management and has given to me the and one of the other thing is giving to me an idea about what means a business plan. You can make a business plan, how you how much you need to write down in a business plan. And it's also give to me that kind of confidence that even that you start a business and you fail, it's nothing, you just move forward, because some of the businesses they really fail. So has really changed to me the idea of what means actually a business. And many people they think that the business is something that oh, you're gonna just jump in and it will be successful over the night. The reality is that it might not be. So for you having this real idea about what means a business is really something really big. So that really helped me a lot to understand. As well, the things that you mentioned is the network. On this MBA program, I meet different people, and I met from different fields, especially from hotels, people who work already like managers, like CEO in different companies, people who have their own companies. And it was really nice experience to hear from their experience. And I think the network that you create doing an MBA, it's really something very valuable. One of the disadvantage which I say is the interaction teachers. Some of the teachers which come for this MBA, they were so busy, so I don't feel that they give enough time to their students. About the price, I think it was worthy. The money for the investment, it was worthy. But I didn't see, for example, like from their teacher, I didn't see it very. I didn't see them very involved in the life of the students, or questions or stuff like that, on their questions, all of that. So
Yeah.
I think this was a disadvantage. But coming now to the actual situation is that you can do MBA online without even going anywhere. So I think this is a huge advantage in a way, and I like your idea that if you plan to stay in one place, just do MBA there.
Yep.
So
Yep.
that's from my side, Kerry. It was a really nice discussion. It was really amazing to hear your story.
Thank you so much, Nick. Your opportunity to have an MBA is great as well. So right now I can see that you see a lot the leverage from you gain from the MBA. Well done.
Yes, thank you so much. So, dear friends, this was our topic for today. And if you want to make MBA, share, and as well what I share with you. And good luck. Have
Yes.
a beautiful day and see you next time. Thank you so much.
And before you go, make sure you are subscribing for all of the channels, because you don't want to miss any other good opportunity next time when there's good talks.